again, it's time for our next Plym Peecemakers demonstration video for the September meeting, and by popular choice on the Facebook group the decision was that we would do another tutor box pattern. This one is the Modern Guild tutor box number 1, log cabin crosses. Now for this we need to cut out a background fabric and a contrast fabric for our crosses, and we need to cut for one block 4 squares 1.5 inches by 1.5 and 4 1.5 inch squares in our contrast. Four pieces of the background fabric 1.5 by 2.5. Again, in the background fabric it's 1.5 by 3.5, and finally 4 pieces 1.5 by 2.5 in your cross fabric. So the layout of the block is like this. We're going to have our log cabin centre square here using our background fabric with one of our crosses, the 1.5, and we're going to work around adding the pieces of the log cabin, and we'll end up with a finished unit like this, which forms 1/4 of our cross. So we repeat that and make 4 of those units, and that will make us one of the log cabin cross blocks. So I am going to sew them together and I will come back and show you how it's gone. I'm going to join my first 2 pieces together, which are a background square and a star fabric square. I said star when I meant cross, never mind. And once we've done that, we're going to press the seams open on these because they're only little blocks, and so it's probably best to have the seams open. If you really want them the other way, you can. The next thing to do is to join a red one to the block. And then I'm going to join a cream one. And then the long cream one to finish it off. You can chain piece these units, which makes it all a bit quicker. So we've got our little unit there. We need one more and we've almost got across. These all need to be properly pressed, but we'll now join those together and we should end up with nice little red crosses. So I've given these a little press and it's now time to join these all together. These two together and then these two, and then join it as a full patch. Try and nest those seams here. They're not really nesting because they're pressed open, but try and match those seams there. Don't reverse there. Again, we want to try and match those two. A little bit out there, but that'll be all right. So we've nearly done one unit. better. That's better. Now that one's gone round the wrong way, look. That's better. It's really important when you join these that you always go round in the same direction, because if you look at these two, what's happened here is it's got flipped over. Right, so we'll have to join these all together next. So we've got enough there to make 4 of the crosses, and for our little Piecemakers sample that's probably enough. I'll probably put a border around it. So I'll carry on and do that in a minute once I've drunk my cup of tea. Now this month I haven't got much to show you by way of show and tell. I have been doing some of these Moors bags, and there's a nice one here with some cat fabric. So I've been making these because I had some quilts to deliver to family that I made for their birthdays. So I put them all in one of these nice bags. When I went to Olympia, when I made this one, I bought a load of the labels, so I've been able to make a load of these to give to people. Love this fabric. There's another one. Some of them have got longer handles on them. Some of them are quite short handles, like this one, and others are longer. And this one here, I used the Crafty UK corner template, so this one's got a shaped bottom. So that's different. But we've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in total we've got 5, 6, 7, 8. That one was already made. 9. There's the ones I've given away. And then over here by MacDog, there's this lovely one. Now this one has got beautiful dog fabric. It's got my spare cushion in it. And my friend liked that one so much that I've made one the same as that for her. I made a mistake on this one and put my French seam the wrong way, but I decided that I'll leave it like that. I love that fabric. And of course then there's the ones I've given away with the quilts. And if you look down in that corner, you might see the others that I made. So there were 4 like this. These have got quilts in them. And this was an old sheet. So they're nice and easy. And the only other thing I've been making is dog beds. Mac's got a few here. He's got 1, 2, there's 4 on the bed, 1 in the car. Yeah, he's quite comfy when he gets up there now. Aren't you, boy? What'd you say? here we have the finished block with the crosses. We've got 4 of them joined together. I don't know if you can see that very well. Yeah, so we've got 4 of them there. You can see the back, it's not pressed that well, but it's pressed of a fashion. So I'm going to put a border around it, just a bit more calico just to frame it, and I think I'll probably turn this one into a little posh pocket or something, rather than a mat. And you can make lots of them and make a whole quilt. I'm not really sure, I need lots of red crosses on the quilt, but it would be a nice block on a sampler quilt.